Today is the 3rd of Elul in our custom of playing the shofar every day in the month of Elul, leading up to Rosh Hashanah. I'd like to read today from Rav Kohenet Jill Hammer's Jewish Book of Days. And here is her reading for the 3rd of Elul. It quotes a couple of pieces of text from Psalm 81. Blow the shofar on the new moon, on the full moon for our feast days, for it is a law for Israel. The second reading is from Shemot Rabbah. 3 things preceded the creation of the world: water, wind, and fire. The water conceived and gave birth to darkness. The fire conceived and gave birth to light. The wind conceived and gave birth to wisdom. And here is what Rabbi Jill says about this. The shofar, the ram's horn, has been used to announce Jewish feast days for millennia. The shofar may symbolize the Holy One's compassion on Yitzhak. After the divine commands Avraham to sacrifice his son Yitzhak, an angel stays his hand, and Avraham, seeing a ram caught in a thicket, sacrifices it instead. Some say the shofar represents Sarah's cries of grief when she learned how her son Yitzhak nearly died, from Targum Yonatan on Genesis 22. Others say the shofar represents the cries of the mother of Sisera, the enemy general whose son was killed in battle, and so it teaches us empathy with our foes. The shofar holds the sound of tears and laughter, of compassion and despair, of creation and redemption. The shofar represents the hollow womb of the new year that births us and the fragile, finite breath within us. An ancient midrash tells that even before creation, the divine creates fire, water, and wind to aid in the task of making the world. Each gives birth to a different entity. While fire and water both give birth to physical entities, light and darkness, wind gives birth to a spiritual entity, wisdom. Now, in the season before creation, we call on the wind of the shofar to birth wisdom in us.
Dream through Tikia Tikia Shvarim Tikia Tikia Trua Tikia
Good job, Donik. He's getting him. We haven't
Good job.
calls to him, but he's picking him up.